God will speak audibly when there is a need for expressed emphasis, when He's really trying to get your attention. You may hear the audible voice of God. I've not heard the voice of the Lord audibly in my life very many times. I've told the story before. I'll tell it again for anybody that might happen to be watching that has not heard. But when I was 8 years old and I was sitting on the pew of this little wood frame Pentecostal church building in southern New England that I grew up in, the church service was going along. We had about 100, maybe a little over 100 people in the building. Our building didn't hold very many more than 100, and probably 130 or so at best. And all of a sudden the entire room went silent. I looked, and the preacher's up on the pulpit and he's exhorting the congregation, and I see his lips moving and I see him waving around and moving around, and I look and I see people clapping their hands and saying amen, but I'm not hearing a sound. It is literally dead silent. All of a sudden I heard a very calm, very quiet voice. It was not what you see in the movies when they portrayed God speaking. It was not some booming, loud voice from heaven, but I heard a very calm, very peaceful voice say to me, "That's what I want you to do." Just like that. That's what I want you to do. And I sat there, and somehow at 8 years old, I knew. I said, God, some way, somehow, God is talking to me. And I said, Lord, what do you want me to do? I didn't get what He was saying. I was looking at the preacher. He was exhorting, he was preaching, as it were. And He said, I want you to preach. And as soon as He had said those words, boom, all the sound came back into the room. So for maybe, 15, 20 seconds, God had brought silence to a room that was full of noise, so that He could speak to me in a clear, audible voice, and I could hear Him.